All right, so you've got your Yaesu RT-60 handheld radio, and you've got an app called Repeater Book. Repeater Book. You can also go to repeaterbook.com, find a list of repeaters in your area. Now, first of all, what is a repeater? A repeater is an antenna tower, usually on top of a mountain somewhere, that you can connect your radio to, and you can send a signal to this repeater, and it will rebroadcast that signal out much further than your radio is capable of doing. And so what radio users do is they connect to a repeater in their area, and then anyone in that area can connect to that same repeater, and people can talk back and forth. A quick caveat, I am not an expert on this stuff. I just got my first radio a week ago, and I've set a few repeaters, but that's about it. I do not have my license yet, so I am not broadcasting any signals, at least not on purpose. I think you have to be careful with that because you can get in trouble if you're sending a bunch of transmissions on your radio, but you are not licensed and you do not have a call name or whatever they call it. So let's just figure out how to set these repeaters. So I'm going to choose this one. It's 14 miles away from me. If I open this up, I can see that it's in Liberty Lake, and it's on top of a building, it looks like. All right. There's a couple numbers in here that I'm after. I'm after the receive number, 443.475, and I'm after the PL number, which is 88.5. So with those numbers in mind, I'm going to go over to my radio. I'm going to turn it on. And the first thing I want to do is make sure I'm not in memory mode. So you saw that memory flash across the screen. That means I'm in memory mode. I'm going to press this VM button here on the bottom, and that takes me into VFO mode. So memory mode, VFO mode. Once I'm in VFO mode, I'm going to type in that frequency number. So if you remember, it is 443.475. 443.475. All right, now that number is in, and we are good to move on to the next, which is setting up the PL number. So before we set up this PL number, we want to make sure that we are in tone mode. So function, which is the FW button, 1. Function 1. And now I can use this dial up top to change the mode that I'm in. I want to make sure I'm in tone. I don't know what any of these other ones do, but once I'm in tone, I'm going to press the push to talk button on the side, and that's going to make sure that I am in tone mode. So now that I am in tone mode, I'm going to press the function 2 button. So function 2. And now I am setting the PL number, which if you remember is 88.5. So I'm going to turn this dial up top until I'm on 88.5. There we go. And then I'm going to press the function button again to save it. All right. So far, so good. So now that I have the PL number set, I want to save this new setup, this new repeater, into memory. So I'm going to hold the function button. And now you can see that number flashing. Mine says 7. You can change that with this dial right here. But 7 is the right number for me because I've already set up 6 other ones. So I like that. So I'm going to press the FW button again. All right. Now I have that selected. I'm going to go into memory mode. So if you can remember in the beginning, I pressed the VM button. Now I'm in memory mode. Now I'm going to press function 0, and that's going to take me into, it's going to, like you can do a lot of things with this channel in memory. You've got all these different options, but you're going to want to turn this dial until you get to option 28, which is NM space WRT. Once you're there, you're going to press FW twice. Now you see that dot flashing. Now I am naming this channel. So this one was Liberty Lake. Let's see, Liberty Lake Agilent Building. So I'm going to do LIB. So I'm going to turn this dial up top. If you turn it clockwise, it takes a while to get to the letters. So I turn it counterclockwise, and you get to the letters pretty quick. So I want LIB. And every time, I found L, I'm going to press the function button. And now I'm moving on to the next one. So we got LI function, B function. I'm going to do space, or underscore. And I'm going to do AB for Agilent Building. Who knows if I'll be able to remember that, but it's all right. AB. All right, and that loud noise, that beep, let me know that I am done doing that. So, and now that we have that name in there, we've got to press the push to talk to save it. All right, so we got it saved, and now we're in memory mode. We can switch through all these repeaters that we've programmed in using this dial. And you can see number 7, libab, that's the one I just did. And now I can listen in to anybody talking on this repeater. So that's it, that's all. You might need to watch this again, pause it as you go through. There's also a link in the description so that you can download the instructions in a document, print them out, and follow along that way. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and thanks for watching.